Hello everybody, Dave the Rave, Roving the Rock here. Today I'm out for a run in the Forestry, as you can see. Can you guess where I am? Probably not. I don't even think I could guess where I am unless I happen to run here. Can you see all the smoke kind of stuff in the distance there in the centre of the picture now? That's dust. There's a machine working there and the ground is so dusty that it's kicking up all that dust. Makes it look like things are on fire. But that just shows you how little rain we've had in Arran lately. Everything's bone dry. In fact, if you look around, almost everything's brown, and this is April. It's just wonderful, like this spring has sprung early, you might say. It's great to see because we had a very, very wet first half of March. It was just raining the whole time, and then we've got this wonderful, wonderful weather. Arran at spring in the sun, perfect. Wonderful temperature to run and walk and do things in. No midges around, really lucky. In the distance there, we've got, I'm looking down to the south of Arran, and the reason why is because, I'll tell you where I am. Parked the car at the car park for Easmore Waterfall at High Kildonan, and I've run straight up past the waterfall, up the track towards Loch Garbad, and just where you turn off near the top, almost at Loch Garbad, you can turn right, but I just carried along the Forestry track and it took me to here. So that is the south end island down there, and the sea and the entire peninsula beyond. I've only got my phone, so I'm not going to try and zoom in because it's not very good at that. But this track goes all the way down there, joins up with another track just in front of those trees down there, and then you can go left to Kilmorey or right to Whiting Bay and Lamlash. It goes all the way from Kilmorey to Lamlash. And this is the track that the rat race runners were running on over the weekend, yesterday and the day before. Incredible athletes. 28 miles of this the first day, and 30 miles of mountains the second day on duffed legs. I don't know how they did it. Every one of them's got my admiration. Incredible. But you could walk this. So what I've done, this is just over 2 miles, 2.25 miles from the car park at Easmore, and you've got this wonderful view. There you go, the hill's beyond there. I'm right at the top of the hill. It was uphill all the way from the car park to just this point here, basically. I just came around the corner and stopped so we could get the view. There's been a lot of forestry going on here, of course. There's that smoke coming up. You might be able to hear the machine working if I shut up. In fact, I can see it now as well. Timber truck. If I could just shut up for a second. Just shut up. Stop ranting and raving. Dave the ranter and raver. Okay, so anyway, I'm just showing you where I've run to. 2.25 miles. It's all back downhill from here. This is as far as I'm going. Easy run for me. 4.5 at easy pace. I know it's hilly, but if you go slow, it's not too bad. Wonderful. If you're really keen, you could carry on down there and go to Kilmorey and get the bus back or something like that, but I just thought I'd show you. That orb there, that is the sun. And there you go. It's been out for days and days, and it's going to be out for the rest of the week as far as I can tell. Just wonderful. Okay, well, better get back on with it. Easy peasy all the way down, back in time for, I was going to say 11s, tea and toast, that'd be it, tea and toast, toasties and soup maybe, more like. And then get some chores done hopefully and stop messing about and ranting and raving. Okay. Just for reference, this is the other side of that little tiny bit of slope that I showed you. This is the path back down to Easmore. All the way down, round those trees there down, big fat forestry path, and all the way down to the sea on that side. So basically, when I'm standing there, at that point there, that's where it was, I can see the sea on both sides of the island. Down where I just showed you, and down where I'm going, where Plaid Isle is, and Ailsa Craig. And you can see the forestry working that's been going on, and that's not the point of this video here. That's just a fact of life. They grow, they get harvested, they grow back again. That's just the way it is. You can see the log piles down there as well, actually. There we go. Still lovely to be out. All there is bird song. That's it. I can hear birds. And insects. And a slight buzzing sound. But that buzzing sound is tinnitus. So that's not relevant here. Wasted youth. And being too close to the speaker at the wet, wet, wet concert Lamash. Okay, I better get on with it. Dave the Rave, Roving the Rock, Roving and Ranting, and Raving. Cheers.